Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Miss Shayla.
And I'm Judah.
We're here today to talk to you
About the
fruits of the Spirit. We have learned all the fruits of the Spirit, and today we're going to talk about what it looks like, what it means for us to belong to Jesus, and how the fruits of the Spirit can come out in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So first, let's review. What are the fruits of the Spirit?
Love.
It's a banana.
No.
It's an orange.
It's not like a banana growing out of your chest.
That would be cool. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gratefulness,
Gentleness.
and self-control.
And faithfulness.
And self-control.
Let's think of some examples. I'm going to pull a fruit of the Spirit out of our basket here. And you tell me an example of how we can show that fruit, okay? Self-control.
You can be calm.
Be calm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about kindness?
You can be kind to other people.
How?
Well, you can let them go first.
Oh, let other people go first. That's good. That's a good one. How about faithfulness?
Doing what you said you would.
Do what you say you're going to do. Trust God, right? Let's do one more. Let's see. Goodness.
You can be good.
Be good. Do the right thing. The fruits of the Spirit can be kind of hard, huh? Which one is the easiest one for you, do you think, Judah? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control.
Patience.
Patience is easy for you? That's the easiest one for you?
Because I have to get patient to wait for my new bed to come.
Oh, we haven't even ordered a new bed for you. Judah's going to get her own room next year when she turns 7. She's very excited, but she's going to have to be patient, huh? You have to do a lot of waiting. Especially kids have to do a lot of waiting. So it's good to be good at patience, huh? We have to wait for Zeke to wake up before we can do anything fun, right? We're all waiting for the coronavirus to be over. There's lots of waiting. Which one of those do you think is the hardest for you? I think for everyone it's different. Which one's the hardest for you?
Self-control.
Self-control. Ooh, that is a hard one. Because we like to just do whatever we feel like doing. And it's hard to stop and think and make a good decision, huh? Yeah, self-control is a hard one. So today we're going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit and how they show that we belong to Jesus. Because we do belong to Jesus, right? So, did you know that you are what you eat? Have you ever heard anybody say that to you?
No.
Lots of people will say that, especially when you're in school and you have health class or PE, and they start talking about having a good, healthy diet. People will say, you are what you eat. So if you are what you eat, am I going to turn into a big orange? I'm going to turn into a little orange because this is a cutie. No, that's not what that means. If we are what we eat, it means that the things that we put into our body, the food that we eat, actually becomes part of our body. Our body turns our food into new cells. Did you know you get brand new skin? Your skin remakes itself every 35 days. That's crazy. Huh? And what you eat helps make that skin. And it helps make your liver and your lungs. And that helps with how your brain works. So, if you are what you eat, and your food is used by your body to create new cells, then you should probably eat good stuff, right? Does that mean you can't eat anything that's not good for you?
I have to eat the stuff that's good for you first.
You should eat the stuff that's good for you first. And you should eat the stuff that's good for you more, right? You can have treats. Treats are fun, but they shouldn't be the only thing that you eat. If you only eat sugar all the time, your body's not going to be very healthy because sugar is not a good building block for your cells, right? And it's the same way with our spiritual lives. Do you know what spiritual is?
It's heaven.
Yeah, our heaven lives, our souls inside of us, who we are, who God made us to be. It's important that we take care of those too, not just our physical bodies, because our physical bodies are going to die, right? Everybody's body's going to die eventually, but our souls were made to last forever. And so it's really important that we pay attention to how we feed our souls. How do we feed our souls? What's important for our soul is our relationship with Jesus. So how do we take care of our soul? How do we feed our soul? What do you think?
With love.
By spending time
with God.
There are lots and lots and lots of different ways to spend time with God, just like there's lots and lots and lots of different healthy foods, right? There's cheese, there's snap peas, there's Brussels sprouts. Some healthy food is easier to eat than others, isn't it? Yeah. But it's important that we spend time with God for our souls to be healthy. So what are some ways that we can spend time with God?
By loving other people.
Loving other people, that's a good example.
And by praying.
By praying, yeah. What else? I hope you guys at home are thinking of some ideas too. Maybe singing worship songs. Yeah. Watching the kid video on Sunday. That helps feed our souls. Those are all good examples. And practicing the fruit of the Spirit. Going to church. We can't always go in person though right now, can we? So it's important to tune in, to pay attention, and to find ways to learn more about God. Learning more about God helps us to become more like Him. Jesus said, I am the vine, and you are the branches. Did you know the fruit grows off of a branch? Like a grape would grow off of a branch on a grapevine. But if a branch gets cut off, can it grow fruit? No, it can't grow fruit. Just like we have some flowers on the counter over there, and they are dying because they got cut off. They're not in the ground anymore, so they're dying. They're in a jar of water, but they're dying. So if we get cut off from Jesus, then our souls, they can't stay very healthy, and they can't make fruit. So it's important for us to stay connected to Jesus. There's lots of different ways to do that. And some of them are easier than others, like practicing self-control. That is not easy, but it's important, isn't it? Practicing patience, that's not always easy either. Practicing kindness. But all of those things, all of those fruits of the Spirit, they get easier the more time we spend with Jesus. Now, there are some other ways that we spend time, right? What's your favorite thing to do, Judah? Color. Is coloring bad? No. Can coloring help you be closer to God?
Well, you can write cards to other people.
Yeah.
Coloring.
Yeah, you could. You could draw pictures of things that you learn about in the Bible. Those are all great ways.
One time.
I know you did. Those are all great ways to spend time with God and to spend time learning more about God and staying connected to Jesus. What about video games? Are video games bad? I like to play Candy Crush. Is that bad?
No, but...
No. But does it make me closer to Jesus?
Not really.
No. So should I do it all the time?
Mm-mm.
No. Just like we wouldn't eat suckers all day, every day, only suckers, we can't play Candy Crush all day, every day, only Candy Crush, right? It's important for most of our time to be thinking about God and being close to Him. And there's lots of different ways that we can do that. We can do that while we're playing by being kind and sharing and putting other people first. And that makes playing more fun, doesn't it? In Psalm 34, it tells us, taste and see that the Lord is good. Spending time with Jesus is good and it is fun. And staying connected to Jesus is good and it is fun. So today we have a little art project for you guys for our verse this week, to taste and see that the Lord is good. And I want you guys this week to practice thinking about God and thinking about being close to God, even when you're doing things that maybe don't seem like spending time with God. When you're playing with your brother or sister, when you're doing your schoolwork, when you're coloring, think about God and think about being close to Him in those times. And you know what? The fruit of the Spirit is going to be growing out of you all over the place. Have a great week. So for our art project today, what we did was we took a piece of paper and some fruit. I had a lime, I had an orange, and we had a blackberry. And we painted those things and we stamped them onto our page. Right now we're waiting for the paint to dry. And as soon as it's dry, we're going to write the verse on there. Taste and see that the Lord is good. And in just a second, we will show you the final product.
The finished project. It's taste and see that the Lord is good. Psalm 34:8.